Good morning, Turtle Club. It is just right before 8 a.m. this wonderful Monday morning. It is Pocket Monster Monday, where we are playing Generation 3's Pokemon Emerald in a quest to meet and defeat the Elite, for that is. And we are currently here in Rustboro. We've been doing some leveling off camera, as always. So you guys don't have to watch the boring grinding bits, so we do that while you guys are away. We do not catch anything while we're off stream. We also do not evolve anything while we're off stream. But we do grind any kind of random experience points. And let me tell you, hey, Louis Snowy Gaming, good morning to you, man. Or good afternoon or good evening to you, however the case may be. We've been grinding Abra, and we got Abra pretty low. We've managed to, off and on, throughout the course of several days' time, get Abra to just about midway through 15. Let's see here, where's the experience points? Yeah, look at that. Next level experience points, 367. Evening, alright, cool beans. And not everything's really, what's the best word for it? Not everything here is really safe to fight. Yes, that was where we were heading to story-wise. So we had to go and basically get an area where we could safely fight with Abra, which means we have to switch in all the time. And so grinding for lobby levels, right here's a pretty good place to do it, and I'll show you guys basically what we're dealing with. 367 experience points. Keep that in mind. 367. So, again, Generation 3, we don't have EXP all, we don't have EXP share, we don't get experience points for just catching a Pokemon, we don't get experience points for a lot of things that we do. Yes, this is Pokemon Emerald. We have Abra, we go out to the Pokemon that we've been trying to level alongside Abra, because the next gym we're fighting is going to be a fighting gym, and then eventually we're going to need our dark type as well. So we switch in. These are all level 4s, they don't really do a whole lot. We're able to, for the most part, one-shot. You've never played, Emerald is probably, I don't want to say it's my favorite of the Gen 3s, right? Because Gen 3 is Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. But the things that Emerald brought to the actual game were so good in comparison. It makes it a better overall experience. But the Pokemon mix, I kind of liked it better on Sapphire. But now we're going to Mr. Briny because we don't have Surf, but we do have a guy with a boat. So we're going to be on a boat, and it's going to be as real as we can make it. Oh, and we also got the PokeNav thing, which unfortunately, due to the battery no longer being active for this copy of the Game Boy game we have, we're not going to be able to really do much with that. But we are going to try to register people, because maybe I'm wrong and maybe they will fight me once they get bored or something. Alright, so we talked to everybody here. We'll go back. Whoop. But yeah, so you saw that last battle split between two different Pokemon. The safer Pokemon to fight, the ones that are going to very rarely have a problem for us, is 15 experience points. Those of you that are good at math or maths or mathematics can know that 367 divided by 15 is a whole lot. Like one too many lots. This is definitely in the lots category. But we've been doing that. You played Gen 1, Let's Go Eevee, and Gen 3, which was Omega Ruby, Gen 6, which was Y, Gen 7, which was both Sun Ultra and Sun, and newest generation 8, Sword and DLC. That's cool. I've played the DLC. I like the DLC for Sword Shield, for Swish, as people call it. we were going to do a stream series on it, but yes. What's that? You want to sail with me? Yes, we will sail with you in the litter. Absolutely. But I really want to do this first. I thought, you know, we really should pay some homage to the older stuff. And this was probably my best way that we could do that. Oh, we got a PokéNav call. How's your dad? Okay. Yeah, I really do think that we're going to do really, really good with the Crown Tundra, far better than the Isle of Armor. Hey, Dio, yes! Oh, man, Dio, like, last Monday, we spent 5 minutes, maybe, and got a Slack off. And then, like, we found, like, 2 others, like, right afterwards. It was crazy. Alright, so... No, I haven't delivered my... Alright. So, the letter delivery is important, but more important is us leveling up Abra, in my opinion. And if this gentleman here with the fishing pole leads with a Magikarp... Okay, no Magikarp. I was about to put out the Slack off there. So Marsh Top, bam, we're going to absolutely use this ground move against this guy. Mud Shot. I know, Dio, that's what I've been doing. I've been grinding away off stream. And we got that Abra up. See, 123 for that is just so great. And then, of course, we have a Game Boy as well as a Game Boy transfer cable. And so we'll be able to quickly transfer that Kadabra over, make him an Alakazam, and bring him back. Alright, now here we go. These are level 10 Magikarp. So instead of putting out that level 16 Hyena, we're going to shift right into this level 5 Slack Off, and we're going to give him some of this delicious, tasty trainer level experience. And I think Cut's going to be our best bet. Do I think that I'm going to be getting the Zarude and Shiny Celebi? Tell me more about this. I haven't heard anything about Zarude and Shiny Celebi. I have some Celebis, but I'm not aware of how. What's the requirements for Shiny Celebi? Because I think Digrat got a Shiny Celebi forever ago, but I don't have a Shiny Celebi. We do have some Shiny Mews. I want to say one of us has a Shiny Jirachi. We're also working on getting all of our stuff. Oh yeah, we will absolutely trade out to this Abra for this Tentacool. Is it in the grass and dark? Yep. Oh. Oh, Zarude? Wait. Okay. Just an EB game purchase. Oh! Well, Lewis, we don't have EB games. Electronics Boutique is no longer a United States, well, at least in the South, in the Southeast, in the Midwest, EB Games is no more, sadly. Let's see here. Marsh Top. But yeah, he's the mythical for Galar. Okay. Well, I'll have to see what I can do about that. I'm sure I'll be able to trade the extra Shifus that my wife and I are going to get. Oh, I didn't see what it was. Let me look at the stream playback. Let's see. Oh, I blinked on the stream playback too. Okay. Yes, I'll be trading Pokemon out regardless. I don't know why I'm so like GameStop, wherever you have, probably selling them. I would expect so. Most of my actual legendaries and mythicals I got from GameStop as well. So they had this promotion during the anniversary, and I went. It was like every month they had a new one. Boom, 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 boom. It's just use Scratch. It's got a slightly cooler animation, anyways, like the. Oh, slack off. You know, it's a good question, Louis. You know, I would say probably. I know it's already been spoiled that there's 3 Galarian birds. Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno. And they look like they're kind of like a Alolan variant kind of stuff, Galarian variant kind of stuff, which really messes with my head, right? Because Zapdos is electric, Articuno is ice, and Moltres is fire, and that's always been that way. So how are you going to go and say, hey, this Zap Pokemon is anything but electric? This Arctic Pokemon is anything but ice? And this, you know, molten magma Pokemon is anything but fire and lava and stuff. That was not enough experience points. They're all dodos now. Shadow, how's it going, man? Hey, dodo is one of the strongest bird types out there. Hope everything's going good for you, Shadow. Alright, Granite Cave. Granted, this is not the route we're supposed to be doing, but we're gonna go. Alright, okay. Well, we get Flash, but we can't do anything with it. But I will tell you one thing that we're going to be doing with it real quick, and you guys are going to think this is kind of funny, but I happen to know that there is one particular Pokemon that can absolutely learn Flash, and it's in our party. Look at that, Abra. We'll let Abra run Flash because we're gonna cart Abra around for a while. You know, from the story perspective, the birds have to stay in OG Kanto, and then the legendary dogs, they have to stay over in Johto. I mean, there's all sorts of weird stuff with the original OG legendaries. Oh, Makihita. Oh, how big are you? You are so big. Talo, we're gonna let you come over here, and we're gonna be very upset. Oh my gosh, Peck, because we need the super effective more than we need to get first. Oh, okay, that works. That too works. Oh, Taylor's so close. I really just want to level up Abra into Kadabra before we continue on. You know, they would have to. I feel like it, unless they dual type them, right? They could technically dual type them, and it wouldn't be bad. Like, let's think. Like steel electric. Hey, Slacky Moo. Yeah, if they were to do like metal, like steel electric for Zapdos. Yeah, I think they'll have to dual type them all. Oh. Oh, we hate being confused. It's like the worst thing in Pokemon. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know, steel electric makes the most sense there, but I'm trying to think of like, what would you do for Moltres and Articuno to make them neat? Especially like, electric fighting, ice psychic, and fire dark? That, okay, that's weird. I put out the wrong Pokemon. I'm just not paying for it right now because Makahita probably doesn't have a fighting move this early. There we go. That's what we were waiting for. Do 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 do. Here we go. Do 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 do. Electric fighting sounds weird, but I mean, you would have to have gotten it right if they're riffing on the whole entire rock paper scissors system. All right, that's all we wanted. For us peeking our head in here. All right, I'm pretty confident that anything old Kadabra runs across with his ability, it's fighting type, he's just going to wreck. Three GWN Pokemon is probably your favorite for Pokemon as a whole. Are you meaning third gen? Like Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, and Leaf Green? I'm not sure who Lack is. I don't know about their... Zapdos Electric Ground. Oh, that'd be cool. I did not, Lewis. We were talking about that earlier. Which shiny? Because I have the lightning cat thing. Okay, so these people were not exactly a good usage of our time. Nope, it's not. Alright. Miscellaneous. Okay. Lifestyle. Home. There we go. Homeworking. That's the trendy thing right now. It's a code? Okay. In Turtle Club, if you weren't sure how things become trendy, that's exactly how it becomes trendy. Like in real life, someone says it's trendy and the other guy doesn't want to look bad, so he says, yes, it is. Brawly. We got the silk scarf. Oh, okay. The shiny Humungus. Okay, yeah, I saw something about that. Yeah, it's only valid until the end of today, so. Trainer's Cup with the 1. Yes. NightBot, why did you do that? Oh, it's because the caps. NightBot doesn't like any caps being spammed like that. NightBot, you're so just over aggressive sometimes. We has a fishing rod. The next thing we do is we go to our fishing rod bag. Where is our fishing rod? Register. Because now, when we hit that button, it'll do things. Not even a nibble. We want a nibble. We want a Magikarp. Give us a Magikarp. Give us a Magikarp. Hey, and it's level 7. Go us. We only have to level 13 levels. Quick attack. Don't kill it. Good. Of course, anyone here that's played any of the Pokemon games before with Magikarp knows exactly why I'm so happy to get one of these things. Magikarp is incredibly magic and very carpy, and quite frankly, just becomes a really good middle of the road Pokemon later in the game. You know, that takes a while, the shiny hunt legendaries, Lewis. But you know, I've done that before. It's a little bit easier in Let's Go Eevee for the most part for several of them, because you can actually see them as shiny in the overworld, if I remember right. I've actually got a Fire Red or Leaf Green game that's currently saved in front of Mewtwo, specifically to shiny hunt him. Ah, come on, stop hitting the wrong button. But Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu, they're extremely good for shiny hunting. Alright. Okay, so we've talked to everybody on this island. Except for the gym. Who am I supposed to deliver this? I mean, actually, I bet you I didn't go deep enough in the dungeon. That's what happened. Because Steven's here. They'll probably never do that with mythicals, Lewis. I mean, they're always going to be paywalled somehow. That's kind of since Gen 1, they've always been paywalled, and that's always been something that kind of irritated me. Like, a lot. Like, I should not be irritated that much by a game. But since Generation 1's Mew, which was only... And this is how old MagSynchro is, right? The only way you could get Mew, back when I was playing the OG Gen 1, is you had to go to New York. You had to go to New York City, New York in the United States, and go to the Pokemon Center. And at the Pokemon Center in New York City, Pokemon Center in New York City. Nope, that's not how we get that. Okay. You actually were able to go to one of the little kiosk machines and get Mew. You know, on channels and whatnot, Lewis, your best bet is to just talk about what you're passionate about. If you're gonna do like a podcast thing, you should absolutely just go for whatever you're impassioned with. I would say if you're going to do podcasts, you need to figure out if you're wanting to do live with a Q&A format, or if you're wanting to do recorded. And if you're going to do recorded, I would say sit down and get about 10 to 12 hours of recording. And trim those 10 to 12 hours of recording down to about 8 20-minute episodes. 20 minutes is about most people's attention span these days for podcasts. For episodes, at least. And go from there. I mean, that's and once you get that many in the back pocket, as it were, then start slowly putting them online, releasing them once every week or so. And that way you'll have a buffer and keep recording, like, you know, try to get an episode recorded and trimmed down, one per week. But if you got like 8 or so in your buffer, that's going to allow you to take some time off when you need it. When you can't think of something, it's going to give you some breathing room. Of course, the flip side of that is if you're going to work off of a buffer system, you're going to have to replenish that buffer whenever you're able to do so. And, you know, of course, if something pops up that's timely, you want to be able to get that out within a week's time or so and get a timely thing out as well. But yeah, theories on Pokemon, you know, those are some things that have been out for a while. I mean, there's always the big huge theory in the anime series that unfortunately Ash Ketchum did not. Him and Pikachu did not have the happy ending when they fought the Fearos. As you know, it's whoa, hello. Alright, so let's go ahead and switch out. Boom. Kadabra. We are first. You know, hey Chadley! Guys, Turtle Club. If you guys don't know Chadley, or as he's known on Twitch as Old Man Chadley, he is a fellow streamer of ours. The guy is amazing. Been doing this almost as long as I have. And he streams a myriad of awesome stuff. Matter of fact, he is one of the guys that we have in our Discord all the time for streams that we actually support and promote. I do recommend taking a look at his stuff. Wait, did that not work? But Chadley is a family-friendly streamer on his YouTube channel, Turtle Club, and on his Twitch channel, a few more mature stuff comes up. But yeah, guys, absolutely take a look at his stuff. Let me see if I can grab his link for you guys while I'm at this. do. Looks like last thing I saw him playing was Fall Guys. Alright. I thought this was supposed to get lighter as I beat things. I guess it actually got a little bit bigger, didn't it? Come on. Come on. Me and Kadabra. Oh, this is not good. I see another guy to the left. Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. We're getting 2-on-1'd. Oh, this is not good. Who do I have in my second slot? I forget. Is it? Please tell me it's Talo. Oh, it's Marsh Top. Oh, we got this. We so got this. Let's just mudshot that guy. Bye bye, Machop. I was backpedaling pretty hard there for a second, Turtle Club. But yeah, Turtle Club, definitely take a look at Chadley's content. He is always one of those guys that I may not get a chance to see him live, but between all of his streams that he's been doing lately, The Witness, Mario Maker, if you guys don't mind a little bit of unfamily friendly, he's also been doing a Twilight Princess playthrough on his Twitch channel. I've been doing great, Chadley. Life has finally started settling into this new routine. So between the work from home and the new office setup and getting some things to make life so much easier in that avenue, it's finally settling to where I can feel, I don't want to use the word normal because it's anything but it's routine enough to where I'm like, this is good. I hope everything's been going good for you and your family, man. I try to keep up in touch with everybody lately, but unfortunately part of that routine is where I usually would be able to get a break really early in my day. I no longer get that. It's like 12 or 1, so like Nintagious and Flapper, I get to see those guys. But usually you're done streaming by the time I'm able to sneak a peek. But I usually try to get it when I can. What do we got here? Level 17. Yeah, it's because you do a very tech kind of job, if I recall correct, but I'm pretty sure you're more in the dev side, if I remember right, where I'm in more of the assurance side. Makahita. I think the biggest obstacle that we've had here, yeah, web dev. See, last time I did any kind of web stuff was back when HTML was a thing, and GeoCities was a deal, and Fortune Cities, and this thing called Swing Java, which is horrifyingly old. It was right then when I figured that if you wanted to do anything coding wise, that college really wasn't the avenue to take it, because my college courses that year for an actual accredited degree was Pascal, COBOL, Swing Java, and C#. Not even C+, but C#. And every single class I went to that year, the instructor started off with, this material is outdated, this coding language is dying or has been replaced, and you would be far better off by picking up all the books you could in the library, in the public library, that someone may have published that didn't have to go through an accreditation process. And that's really what the problem with any kind of coding degree is, that I can tell, is that building an accredited program for it just takes too long. Let's save, because saving early and saving often is important. But that was my findings, and that was back in the late 90s. So that was like right on the cusp of things going, whoa. Brawly's got a couple of Pokemon here that we might be able to do some damage against. Yeah, all your web dev is self-taught. See, and that's where I'm at right now. I'm actually learning TensorFlow, and well, I trade my Pokemon out. Yeah, I think I'm gonna trade to Slack Off, and then switch back out to Kadabra. Because Python's really good from what I've noticed. I've been doing a bit more CSS and PHP, which is another kind of web thing that's sort of dying off, but I like it for hobby reasons. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's so not good. Oh, we really needed that crit. We got that just at the right time. Level 6. Maybe we'll get level 7 too. Nope. We'll trade out to Slack Off, because he really needs some of the levels. Oh, Kadabra. Rest in pepperonis, man. You're gonna not enjoy this at all, I'm sure. It may not be too horrible. Okay. We're about to be that trainer, because we unfortunately put this poor guy in a lot of danger. Yeah, it's close enough. Alright, got online learning in the morning. Alright, well, Lewis, thank you for joining us. Really appreciate that, man. And thank you for that information about the Amoonguss. I had forgotten about it as far as the shiny goes. So I'll have to look into what other kind of like stuff we can get for Crown Tundra, though. Right, Slack Off. Grew to level 7. Learned Encore. Do you want an encore? Do you want more? Brooklyn Brawl with the Brooklyn Boys. One last time, I need y'all to roar. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Alright, we got Brawly beaten. Hey, it only took a little bit. Knuckle Badge. I love the badge names in this. I just think they're very well, just quirky. He's a technical machine too. Bulk up. Alright, now we can see everywhere we're going. Gonna go talk down to Bill here. Actually, I don't know if he's Bill or not. But we're a certified trainer. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. Okay, I need to really look at this letter. to remember exactly what it is. I'm pretty sure it's a letter Steve, and yeah, which means he's down in the cave, which means we had to get Flash, which means we had to beat the gym. Now that we beat the gym, let's go to the Pokemon Center first. Before we go in the creepy cave where things might actually attack us, the Pokemon Center sounds like a really good option. And, you know, as much as I like wandering about the cave, we're going to go and use a little bit of repel. Just so we can get past this little first area. Pokemon, Kadabra, Flash. Which doesn't do what we would like it to do, but you know, he's got to run away. Oh, all these bike paths, all these places that I shouldn't be just wandering around aimlessly. Granite Cave. Oh, there goes the repel. Now we're going to start fighting stuff. I think we... Nope. As soon as we hit the run button. Go! Thing that shouldn't be fighting Mukahita. Oh, rip. Alright, Talo. Attack. Alright, Talo, miss. Hey! How about that? Tell him to miss and he disobeys me. This works out really good. Hyena! Come back! We don't need you to be fighting the fighting type. Oh, he's getting pumped. Like the Hans and Franz variety. Awesome. We're getting really, really lucky on the RNG right now when we run into these Mukahitas. There's the exit. Got a feeling that luck's about to run all sorts of out, though. We'll find out. There you go. There's the luck we expect. Yep. Come on now. Come on. There we go. Sand attack in Generation 1, 2, and 3 was a lot worse than what you would think it would be. There's Steven! The best postal service I ever think anybody has a right to have. Steel Wing. We registered Steven in the PokeNav. And then, because we're very good at this game, we have a lucky escape rope. So we can be all sorts of outside of there. Let's go heal our dudes up. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, Mr. Briney. We're going to Slateport. In Turtle Club, we got about 15 more minutes on this morning's stream. We are going past all of the stuff that one would swim to get to Slateport, this wonderful town by the beach. And we have a number of trainers we get to beat up on, so we're going to try to maximize this a little bit to... Pretty sure these are water type. Maybe not. There we go. Hey, Monster Matt Gaming, how's it going, man? We're making a pretty good team so far. I'm happy with what we've managed to acquire. Be a lot happier when we get this Slack off to a Vigor off. We do happen to have I wouldn't call it a weakness, but we definitely have a problem when it comes to water and flying. A nice electric type would go a long, long way to what we have here. But you know, it could be far, far worse. Let's throw out Marsh Top. We had a Kadabra to wreck Brawly. He did not care for much of anything that we had going on. Mud shot. Wait, did I just do a stupid? I think not only did I do bad, but I did a stupid. Yeah, I did. Rip. Okay. Come on. We just want you to just once. No more confusing. There we go. Chop. Let's do this. Switch out the slack off and then switch back out. Here, Kadabra. Confusion. Shouldn't be too bad. There we go. There we go. Squeaked out of level 8. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's a fight waiting to happen. As is that. Let's grab this. Oh! Oh! Waylaid! Oh my gosh! Oh no! No! Double teamed! That was dirty pull, Nintendo. Oh, and it's 4. Okay. Okay. I feel really good about one of these two Pokemon's chances. The other one, not so much. Maybe we just double team up on this thing. Hello, Azrael. How are you? Bite. Scratch. And Tail Whip is just hitting both things. That's still... Let's yawn against Tentacool. Let's pull out Kadabra. Kadabra's all big guns for us now. Well, we won't be pulling, Oh, I forgot about the loafing. Alright. Actually, hold up. Slack off. Yawn. Against Azrael. Kadabra. Fight. Confusion. Tentacool. Should be able to, like, one-shot him since he's poisoned. Yeah. Clear the poison with your mind. Don't bathe the sloth. The sloth does not need the bath. Alright. Works pretty good. Just keep feeding the slack off all the experience points we can. Yeah, Kadabra definitely is one of the stronger Pokemon. In this particular generation, Kadabra is a pretty heavy special type in a lot of the stuff you're going to run into real early on. As far as important battles, their defense is usually more geared toward physical. And that helps a whole lot too. And what's really great is at the beginning of the next stream, I will be evolving Kadabra to an Alakazam. Tuber Lola in the Pokénav. Found us a potion. Alright. Oh, oh. Oh, so these might be step counts. Yeah, Abracadabra Alakazam is probably one of my favorite lines in all of Pokemon, to be honest. We've made it to Dewford. Here is the really weird Pokemon market. I'm trying to remember, there's something we have to buy here, but we'll remember it long after we need it. Fan club. We don't need a fan club. Team Aqua. Stand in line with Team Aqua for a second. Not really. We shall be restoring them all to their health. Alright. It dawns on me that one of the things we'll probably have to do at some point is do some backtracking. Because we really probably need a Wingull. I mean, if I remember right, Pelipper learned Surf. But then again, Marshtop can learn Surf, so I guess we're okay there. Gardevoir Gen 3, it's because you don't usually have trade access. You know, Gardevoir is really good. Ralts was my first thought as a go-to, and then we ran into Abra, and I was like, that's right, Abra's in this game, and I've got a Game Boy, a patch cable, and lots of other versions of Pokemon sitting around. So... this is probably where we need to go. It's been so long since I've played this game, I can't remember half the places I'm supposed to be at. The Devon Goods. That's what we thought we were doing, was finding Captain Stern. We've been on a boat, and now we're trying to find a guy about a boat. Yeah, I absolutely plan to on that, Matt. I gotta admit, one of the Pokemon I'm definitely got my eye out for too is Manectric, because Electrike is just brutal in this generation. Hey, that's the first floor. Ain't that some cool magic, people? That's not really the same NPC. Alright. We've been told to go other places. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, not too far away from it. where'd all them Team Not Rocket go? Please forgive me. Here's a TM for beating me up earlier. You know what's interesting is that for the most part, for an evil team, right? Like Team Rocket, but not Team Rocket, right? These guys are relatively well behaved. Alright, and here comes some plot. Fork him over, he says. Team Aqua's symbol. Now, this is part of our weakness we got here. Marsh Top will be okay. But we are definitely going to need to get us some sort of fighting Pokemon long term. Because running into a Water Dark type is not good for us. With Kadabra being our Sledgehammer. And guys, we will be ending the stream after this. We'll be getting some of the plot out of the way and then going back to the Pokemon Center to heal. Of course, in between this stream and the next one, we will be grinding. We promise you won't miss any of the cool stuff because all the cool stuff will be saved for the stream. That means any kind of Pokemon catches, any kind of evolutions, any kind of gym battles, any kind of plot advancement. That's all to be done when you guys can watch. But watching me go back and forth the same 8 pieces of grass and fighting the same Pokemon over and over again, that's not anybody wants to watch. So we do that when you guys are away. Carvana, yeah, we will change Pokemon out. We'll go Slack off for the experience, and then we'll switch over to the Hyena. Oh, and this will get our Slack off at the level 10. Boom, 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 boom. I think Carvanas might have rough skin. I could be wrong, though. This might not be the best. Ooh. Yep, rough skin. Ah. It's unfortunate. And Rage is just going to get better and better. I think we can do one more hit and be fine, though. Oh, we didn't use Rage, so this was going to knock us out because of rough skin. Which means that our Slack-Off is going to get all the experience points. We're okay with that. Arguably not the best result, but... Okay, now this is a serious problem. Yeah, I wish I could claim that I absolutely planned it to go that way, but Vigoroth is going to be so worth it, yeah. The fact that he can learn cut, strength, and rock smash in this game also is super important for us when it comes to utility Pokemon. Because Elite Four reasons. Scott, yeah, hi. So much plot. So much plot for the battle tower. Alright, well, Turtle Club, we have done some plot. We're going to go talk to our wonderful captain in the next stream. We will do our best to grind these guys up to big Pokemon. And we will probably be taking some team members out of the box to kind of get prepped for the next gym. But Turtle Club, Matt, Chadley, Lewis, Shadow, Dio, Slacky Moo, Lurk Squad, everybody that's out there watching this here on live, and everybody's watching on the replay, thank you so much for watching. You know, I've said it oftentimes enough. I'm just a big dude playing a video game in a chair. You guys are what makes the channel. So I'm going to have myself a good night. You all have a good morning, good lunch, good breakfast, good dinner, good evening. Whatever you're about to do, Turtle Club, have a good one. Keep safe. Wash your hands. And as always, thanks for watching, guys. Take care.